welcome back to my kitchen. So today we'll be baking a spare ribs. This is around 4.6 pounds. This is not the baby back ribs, okay? Just see, like this is one is meaty. So we'll bake it at the oven. So I removed the white film that's covering the back of the ribs. You have to take that out, otherwise it would be hard to eat. So I'm just patting it dry. Okay, so this is optional. You can omit this step, but I'm adding pineapple juice to make it that more of a Hawaiian flavored spare ribs, okay? If you don't like to add the pineapple juice, then that's okay. Okay, so let's start with our seasoning. Let's set this aside first. I have here garlic, salt, and parsley. This will actually depend on your the weight of your spare ribs. I'm using at least 1 tablespoon of each. My chili powder, maybe this will half a teaspoon. Paprika. So this will depend on how big is your spare ribs. This one is quite big. I have here garlic powder. Actually, you can add any spices you want or seasoning. These are just my preferences. I'm just giving you an idea on what you can add. This is minced onion. You can add more or less depending on your taste. And this is chili flakes. And I have here salt. Oh, this one is I should have gotten my anyways, I have here my tenderizer. This is very very good, very ideal for as a tenderizer, the Adolf's tenderizer. I got it at Amazon. And this will make our spare ribs tender. And then I have brown sugar. This one I'm gonna add maybe 3 tablespoons. So as I said, you can add any of your favorite seasonings. Maybe I'll add some more salt. So we'll just mix this. Okay, so let's start rubbing our seasoning. To our pork ribs. You can make a lot of this mixture and just rub it whenever you want to cook or bake the ribs. Be sure to massage it well. When it's time for you to cook it and serve it, I mean. So let's let this seasoning stay for at least 3 hours, or overnight the better, so the seasonings will be absorbed thoroughly by the meat. Okay, so I'll just store it. I'll just cover this and put it in the ref. Overnight will be the best. So see you later. Okay, so this is 24 hours after, and look at the meat. This is our spare ribs. So what I'm gonna do is cover it with the foil and seal. Be sure that it's sealed well so that the steam won't evaporate. And I preheated my oven at 330 for 1.5 hours. So let's cook this first. Okay, so it's gonna stay there for 1.5 hours, okay? Okay, so after 1.5 hours, ooh, sizzling hot. So let's check if it's tender already. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay, so we'll just let this cool down. Okay, so let's start making the glaze for our spare ribs. I have here ketchup. Actually, this will just give you an idea on what to put, but you can add anything you feel like adding, okay? So a little pepper, garlic powder, and this is parsley. Oops. And I have here sugar. And some cooking oil, vegetable oil. So as I said, you can add anything you want, like Worcestershire sauce, or you know, the thing. So we'll brush our ribs with this before we bake it. I think I'll add some more sugar so it will caramelize the inside the outside, I mean. Okay, so I'll put the glazing on our spare ribs. You put it sparingly. I set my oven at 375 and we'll bake this again for another 30 minutes before we turn it around. And okay. Okay, see you in a bit. And let's start adding some glaze on the side. Okay, so this is good. So let's start. I turned it to broil at 450. Okay, so let's put this in again and maybe about 15 minutes more. So here's our ribs cooked na. Okay, here's our spare ribs, pork spare ribs. Look at that, it's full of the bones. Look, full of the bones. So delicious. I just have to cut it because it won't fit in my platter. So guys, thank you for watching another recipe from my kitchen, and hope you continue on supporting my channel. God bless everyone.